So, hello people, how you going? This is Glenn back with another coin searching video. And I have a bunch of pennies, and I have some half pennies, which I have bought. And, well, I'm trying to resell again. But I've never actually looked through them. So, here I have in an old Renix book, all the listings of varieties. Now, these wouldn't be all the varieties, and Renix actually, so Renix, these people, they actually have another book which has all the varieties of pre-decimal and decimal coins that there are. So anyway, we will have a look and see if there's any varieties. So we'll start with the pennies. So with these varieties, the first one is 1913, but it doesn't mean that there isn't any varieties in the 1911. Or you can just check for error coins. So here's a 1911, it's probably very good grade. And does it look like, it looks like it has the patina, but it's just been handled a lot. And does it look like anything's there? No. So the first one we want is the 1913. So the 1913, it says wide dates. So it does have a wide date, and I do not know between the wide date and the short date. So here we have two 1913 pennies, and how we can check the date is that we put it against another date. So 1916. Does that look like there's any difference? No, it just looks like they're pretty normal date. And the wide date generally, it says here as a value of in 2005 dollars, which is probably a bit higher than what they would be now, but it looks like pretty much a normal date. So there are two varieties of 1913 pennies, wide date and just the normal date, and these ones both look like the normal dates. And there's nothing actually to find on the back. So, do you have any other years? 1916? No, there's nothing actually to find on this. We have the eye underneath. And this is an Indian penny. Another one. Okay, we have 1917. Anything here? No, not really. Just some damage on the date, which is a pretty bad pity. And you also have to look for errors as well. So we have a 1918. Anything in 1918? No. Any problems with the lettering? No. I don't see anything there. Anything there? Has a nice patina on it. It's getting worn off a bit. Put those down. 1919. Dot over top scroll and under bottom scroll. So here we have a dot under the bottom scroll. So these are the varieties you want to look for. So you can get ones, I'm just having a look. You can get ones without dots. You can get some, come on, penny. Okay, one without dots. And this one with a dot under the bottom scroll. You can quite clearly see it there. The most valuable one you want to get is a dot on the top scroll, which this one doesn't have, but that one will be worth a lot more money. So this one's just as valuable as the dot under the, without any dots on it. And well, this one's in probably very good condition, so pretty much $1 probably. Okay, 1911, another 1911, and this one's in better condition. Has the patina. 1912, well, you can't find anything. This is H for heat and mint. Okay, and that was the mint that actually minted those. So if it doesn't have a H, it's either been worn off or it is an error coin. So this is not a variety. Okay, here we have a 1918. Another one. Looks pretty good. Any errors that you can see? Okay, nothing really substantial that stands out. So it's pretty much a normal coin. So here I've finished the teens, I think, and now I go on to the 20s. So we're looking for 20, 24, 25, 28. So if I have to move it around because of the lighting. So here I have a 1923, and there's nothing actually really scarce about this coin. What is the mintage figures for 1923 coins? Okay, 3.63 million, so nothing really. This is probably in fine condition. Not bad. I actually like these large copper coins. I actually like any bronze or copper coins. 1922, 13.15 million. And it's a little bit worn down there. And anything that else that I can see? No. You also have to look for lamination flaws or any mint error damage. So 1935. Okay, so was there anything from, what date was that one? 1923, 1924. So 1935. No, there's nothing to find here. But this one's in probably very fine condition. It's in quite good nick. And if you don't know, quite good nick, it means in very high quality coin that you want to get. So 1935, late 30s or mid 30s, should I say, pretty good to get. They're usually in good condition. So, although that's pretty normal. Okay, 1933. So over date 3/2. So what you want to find is this last 3. It's been re-engraved over a 2. And that coin is actually worth quite a lot of money. In a fine condition, probably about $30, $20-$30. So this one's in fine condition. This coin is not it. Okay, next one, 1922. No, nothing actually to find here. It's been pretty well worn. And the mintage figures for this year are 13.15 million. So pretty normal coin. 1924. So 1924 is the Field 4. This is actually not that rare. It's actually quite a common coin. To get it totally filled is a bit hard to get, but you should be able to get one with these. And then about $10 in probably that condition. So here we have a 1928. And with the 1928, we have broken 8, as you can see down there. So let's get broken 8, as you can see. Do I have any other 1928s to compare it with? I've actually made videos on this one before. So here's another one with broken 8. And the broken 8 actually varies. So this one has a full 8. It's pretty thin down the bottom, but it's still nearly unbroken. And also on the back, the O in OMN can also be broken as well. As you can see, it's nearly broken there. Actually, it is broken. So this one's a pretty good one. Pretty thin. That one's also pretty thin. So two things you have to find: the 8 and the O in OMN. So those 3 coins are pretty much the error coins. 1934, no. But can you find anything else that is an error on the coin? No, I cannot. 1936, pretty high mintage, about 9 million coins for the time. And the population of the time is actually pretty, about 6-7 million. 1935, anything you see on that one? Nope. Okay, 1922, the top of the date is being worn down, so it's pretty worn. And is there any other errors you can see there? How about the L? No, the L looks pretty normal. And you just compare it with another coin. So, as you can see, the L's a bit different there. And this coin is a bit thinner. So, 1928, again, where are the other 1928 coins I had? Can't remember. Oh, here they are. So, as you can see, there's some problem with the lettering as well. If we 1922, this lettering is a bit thicker. So 1928, the lettering seems to be a bit thinner. And I just read that they actually had problems with the dies at this time. They're actually always tinkering with them and trying to see if they can actually get the dies to press more coins without being worn so much. How about the Australia? As you can see, the 1922 coin is actually thicker, and the 1928 is actually thinner. And also the bottom of it generally dips up, if you can see there. What I mean is the bottom of the coin. Oh, take the pen out of my mouth. So you can see that it goes sort of up in the center and down. So it seems to be pretty common. 1928. Okay, 1936, 1935. Okay, pretty old coin. No, nothing. So when you get coin lots, a lot of people don't look through them. So, what's another one to get? 1931 with the missing one, misaligned date, but I don't have that one. 1926, no. 22, looks like they had some problem with the minting of that coin. Seems to be cleaned, that one. 1934, no, don't see any problems with that one. Let me zoom out a bit. Okay, I still have some more. So, next one is a 1924. This one has the complete date. As you can see, 1924. Where's the other 1934? So I just saw it everywhere and now I can't find it. Okay. Here it is. 1924, one with the field date and one with the normal date. So this one should be worth a bit more than that. And that's basically all the error in that one. You're not really going to find any other errors that I can think of. So there's those ones. Let's have a look at this one. This one looks fine. 1924, also with a unfilled date. Okay, not looks like it's been pretty worn here. That would have probably been caused also by probably weak minting in that part, so there's something wrong with that. And it's a filled 1924. And also we have a, looks like a lamination flaw there, so that's a good thing to find, lamination flaw. But it could be a scratch. I'd have to actually look into that a bit more, so we put that aside. Okay, here's another one. Has my fingerprints on it. 1924 again, some scratches on it. Unfilled, that looks pretty normal. We'll put that there. Oh no, thought it might have been a cad, just a piece of metal where the die is actually broken. And here we have a one, and it's pretty damaged, pretty circulated. 1936, oh that's definitely damaged. And that damage down there looks like it had put a dot, but it's not really the case. Okay, here's a good one. This one is a card there, so this one's pretty good to keep. 1920, also 1920. Got dots. You should have a dot underneath here and on top there if you want to keep it, or underneath there if it's just a normal one. But I can't see any, so that's pretty much it. Good to keep anyway. Another one. Nope. 1920. Has any dots on it? No. So let's have a look. So dot under bottom scroll. No dots. Yeah, so this is, it's worth a bit more than normal coins. So this has no dots, so it's just pretty much base value $1 or something like that. Okay, 1935. Okay, any problems with it? No. Okay, here we have another 1935. Okay, pretty damaged. Any problems with it? No. Probably also check the size as well, because you never know if you never ever check it. Be careful with these 1930 fakes. This one looks like it might have been the 1934. So this one's pretty much worth nothing. As you can see, damage there. That's only curiosity. 1924, and as you can see, it looks like a weak strike on the bottom of the date. So apart from the field forward, it's also good to keep. Although someone's cleaned it in the past, so pretty much crap. Okay, half pennies is not really that many. In these ones, you just won 1913, 1936. 1923 is actually the rarest. So, hello, here you going? Okay, 1913. H for heat and mint down the bottom. Any errors? No. Okay, 1913. Okay, it says wide date. And I'll have to check that one because I'm not too sure if it's a wide date or fine date, but it seems to be not that rare. 1917, bad condition. Yeah. Another 1917, better condition. Not bad. Fine condition. 1919. Yeah, not that bad. Very good condition. Another 1919. Same condition. So these ones pretty much you won't find too many rare coins. The 923 is the rarest. Let's have a look at that. Nah, that's fine. 1921. Pretty common coin. So when my grandma actually was working in the 40s, she told me she got paid 8 shillings, which is probably about 80 cents now. Obviously it's worth a lot more money than 80 cents. Probably about $100 or something a week, and with that she actually looked after her family. 1929, 1922, and these coins would have been quite common back in those days. 29 seems to be in pretty good condition. That's the mintage figures for 1929. Let me have a look. 2.63 million. 1917, 5.76 million. So 1915 H. 1923, 24, 30 and 31 you want to get. Anyway, so those are my pennies, half pennies that I've looked through. Well, we did find some good ones. We actually didn't find that many worth keeping. So you're actually going to have to go through quite a lot of coins before you find something that's worth keeping. Anyway, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching my video. Give it a thumbs up if you like pennies. Subscribe to my channel and check out my links below. And talk to us on the Discord forum, because you'll find that it's actually quite good. And have an awesome coin collecting time, people. Okay, bye bye.